Hello and welcome to my video of the Tannoy PBM 6.52. I bought these speakers off someone off Craigslist. They had it listed for $60. So I called them up, or I emailed them and then called them up after I received their number and scheduled an appointment to see them. And from the photos, they looked, really good. In person, you can see they're actually very large speakers. These are 12. Their dimensions are 12.6 or about 12.56 inches high, 8 inches, 8.5 inches wide, and 8.3 inches deep. And they weigh about 12 pounds each, so they're very hefty. You can see they're very hefty speakers. Sensitivity is 91 dB at 8 ohms impedance, and they'll handle up to about 100 watts. Frequency response is 55 hertz to 20,000. And as I'll show you here, once I take off these grill covers, they're held on by little plastic pegs, which I'm not a fan of. I think over time they'll break, so for the most part I like to keep them off. I mean, they have very conventional looking tweeter and bass driver. The bass driver has like this foam covering, I guess, where the screws would be if you want to take them out. And so this bass driver is a 6.5 inch injection molded woofer. And then the tweeter is a 3/4 inch soft dome ferrofluid cooled tweeter. So I have a feeling this is going to sound very similar to the Mission speakers. It had some little dings in the corner. This is like a pewter gray vinyl finish. Bottom had a lot of scuffs. And it's dusty, had some scuff marks. Has a good 5-way binding post in the back. The serial numbers are consecutive, so that's ending in 60. This ends in 61. So hopefully that means they came off the assembly line one after the other. The previous owner, the seller, had them on speaker stands, so he kind of drilled into the bottom here, but he says it didn't go all the way through. I don't know. I haven't checked yet with anything to see if it went through or not. Maybe I will. So the cabinet on this one is a little bit slightly better than the first. I like that the tweeters are not pushed in. And for the most part, they're pretty clean. So that's a tweeter woofer. Looks like it has some dust that needs to be cleaned off. And then the terminals. Alright. So those are the Tannoy PBM 6.52s. I didn't find anything about them on Tannoy's website, but yeah, I didn't find much about them at all. I think they're a great buy. I got to talking to the seller and was able to get it down to $50. And online, I guess a lot of people are using them as monitors. So let's set them up on the system and hear them out. I'm going to clean them a little bit first, and then we'll head over to hit a listen.
there you have it. These are the Tannoy PBM 6.5 Mark IIs. For a British speaker, they're very neutral sounding, and I can see why they're used for monitors for mixing sound. It's pretty clear, the vocals, not too much coloration. They have good bass for a 6.5-inch woofer, and with the port, it plays pretty loud, the bass. And overall, I would say if you can find these, especially for $50, I think it's a steal online. I think one website quoted them as being around $475. I don't know if that's brand new or the current asking price for them, but definitely get your hands on some if you are into these, silk dome tweeter type speakers that are not too bright, very relaxed sound, especially with female vocals, and the bass is really punchy at times. Thank you for watching my review and demo of the Tannoy PBM 6.5 Mark II. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and stay tuned for more videos. I have a lot more speakers that I picked up off Craigslist that I will be reviewing in the coming weeks and months. All right, take care.